We're about to be on soon too. Gonna be live in a minute.
Okay. Do you want me to take a picture?
It's up to you.
All right, we are live right now.
You want
What up? What up? What up?
you want me to take a picture of you?
Soon.
Oh, we're on right
Oh yeah, we're
now
on
though.
now.
What's up,
Yes,
guys?
sir.
Hear Me Out podcast episode 35, man. Yo, I was thinking about like all the episodes we did before this, like audio, all the other videos from the previous seasons and years and whatnot, man. We have done so many videos, man. Me and this guy, Brooks, man. Almost coming up on 4 years of us doing Hear Me Out content with each other, man. How crazy is that, bro?
I haven't gotten to get this guy yet, so I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves, bro.
Yeah, man. We're just gonna keep out pumping out more content, man. Every week, every month, every day, all that good
Yes,
stuff,
sir.
man. But
Got
let's go ahead.
we got 3-4 streams going a day, or not a day, but a week. So you guys are always gonna see our faces out here. So stay tuned, man. Stay
That's
tuned for
right.
sure.
That's right. Let's go ahead and let's wait. Let's see. Let a couple people trickle in here, man. Damn, man. This man, J. Cole, pro baller, bro. He's a pro baller. Bully Ball, what up? See
Every
Mendoza
rapper
Rocks
wants
in
to
the
be
chat.
a hooper, and every hooper wants to be a rapper. He's living every rapper's dream right now.
This man is actually. What do you think, though, man? You think he's nice like that, or you think it's more of the timing with the album? What do you think, man? You think he's nice?
I think it's I mean, for one, it's going to be great exposure for the league. I think have any celebrity that you can get into a basketball league or a basketball game is going to be great exposure. And this is already going to be like a kind of like an obscure type of league, is because it's going to be in Africa and no one's going to really be watching it. So for him to be there and to him get some publicity for it is going to be good for him. My only question is how much are they actually going to like size him and make him seem like what are his numbers going to be? How many minutes is he going to play? Is he actually going to start? That's my main question. But I feel like he's definitely going to be a good piece for them for those 3 or 4 games that he's going to get to play. He's going to live his dream, and that's the most important part. Bro, we haven't seen a hooper. We haven't seen a rapper hooper since like Master P when he was playing for the Raptors back in the day.
Damn.
Like we know
That's like
yeah, we haven't seen like Sheck West was trying to do the NBA thing, which was kind of stupid because like who's Sheck West? Like I know he can hoop, but nah, that was
Oh damn! What you mean though, man? Shaq is nice though, man.
Shaq is nice. Yeah, he's playing pro in Paris, but I don't think he was gonna. I don't think neither him or J. Cole had like a real chance of getting to the league. Like for him to put his name in the draft,
like the
NBA. Him putting his name in the draft was kind of just like, I'm just gonna do it to do it. I'm gonna see if I can get any clout off of this, and if I get drafted, then I get drafted. But it wasn't gonna happen.
Bro, this is just crazy to think that J. Cole at 36, man, 36. When you look at basketball years, bro, that's grandpa status, bro. 36, and he's getting. And this is like what in the NBA is equivalent to like a 10-day contract. They're giving him a 3-game contract, right? So, like you said, this is more than anything. This is going to be great publicity for the BAL, man. I mean, it's a good kickstart. I mean, it's their inauguration. This is their first year of existence being organized by the NBA and by FIBA. So, I mean, it's pretty cool to see, and it's going to be bumped there, bro. I don't know, like, as far as the basketball side of it, man, J. Cole is not going to get that many minutes. And if he does, I would put money that he's going to get dominated, bro. Like, I'm talking about, like, very, he's not in trouble, man.
He's like 6'2".
Nah, he's taller.
Something like that.
Taller than that. He's like 6'5". 6'4",
Really?
6'5". He's a tall dude, bro. Hold on, let me go ahead and ping.
Let's look that up right quick.
Let's go ahead and
he's got a jumper. He's got a keep that thing on him for sure. He's 6'2". J. Cole, or Google says he's 6'2".
Word. Okay, 6'2". Really? No way.
6'2".
He looks so tall, bro. I guess compared to all the rappers, because all the rappers be like
5'8",
pipsqueaks,
5'9".
man.
Yes, aware.
Shorter than that. Let's go ahead.
Big Sean, Lil Wayne's like 5'5" or something like that.
Yes, so I guess J. Cole is 6'2", man. Boy, look about tall as hell, man, compared to everybody else. Best podcast, in my opinion. Bully Ball, appreciate that, big homie.
Appreciate you, Brody.
Appreciate that, man.
I'll give J. Cole this, though. J. Cole can shoot. he definitely got a gun on. He definitely got that thing on him. He can shoot the rock for real. I want to see if he can actually hit like NBA range threes.
I don't know, man. Like I said, bro, the bump out there, dude. You know, imagine like when they had World versus USA, man. Look at all the tough international players that were already there, man. These countries breed athletes, bro. They breed spectacular basketball players, man. So J. Cole is a guy who's invested so much in rap, bro. Like I'm sure his jumper's probably nice, but everything else, man.
You think he's gonna? You think he might invest into the league at one point too? Probably after this.
Best in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that happening. I mean, I don't know how much success he's gonna have if they'll turn down a lifer like KG in Minnesota, given that's like one owner, one situation. But like, if players from their own teams can't even do it sometimes in some cities, it's gonna be tough. I mean, I'm sure he would like to. You know, a lot of people. That's I mean, like Gary Vee is. This guy's always trying to buy the New York Jets, man. That shit is hard, bro. You got to have like big money to be buying these professional sports teams.
Billions, especially an NFL team, billions. It's crazy. Alex Rodriguez just had his offer kind of like not finished or anything, but they didn't reach like the full deal. And he's a billionaire, or he's not close to a billionaire, but like he's got a whole team behind him, and they couldn't even finish off a deal for the Timberwolves.
How did that happen? How did A-Rod get a team? Like how did he get KG's team, bro? That's what I don't understand. That KG built that franchise.
Well, apparently KG didn't even make a full offer or anything. He had just said he was gonna try to get it, and then nothing ever materialized.
Yeah, I guess like personal beef with the owners, man. Shout out to Secret Base Nation, man. They be coming out with those fire beef videos, man.
One of my favorite YouTube channels out there.
Bro, they make good content, man. They definitely make some good content. It almost threw me off when I seen Secret Base. I didn't know. I was like Secret Base and SB Nation. I thought those are like two completely different entities.
Yeah. I saw the video off a little bit. I saw their video talking about, oh yeah, we're changing our name. I was like, oh no, I hope it's gonna be like the same level of quality and all that. But it seems like it's been good so far.
Right. What do you think of the documentary though? Did you get the chance to see that?
I thought it was dope. Actually, because Dreamville, this isn't even their first documentary for like a J. Cole project or like a Dreamville project, because they did one for when Dreamville had Revenge of the Dreamers 2. And that one was much longer, but it was fantastic. I love that documentary because you saw it like everybody just collabing and talking about music and all that. That was pretty cool. So to see 21 Savage on here and them just talking about music and putting each other on and all that stuff, that was cool. Even seeing them go back to that his old mentor's place, or the dude that let him stay in that house, that was pretty dope. So I want to keep seeing people do this, like any artist do this.
That's so tough, man. J. Cole, man, I think one of the reasons that he's been so successful, this guy has always been super authentic. So these kind of documentaries, they definitely help out somebody like a J. Cole. I think anybody else would have dropped this documentary would have been, I don't know, wouldn't have been as well received. This is a very J. Cole style documentary, rolling it out too before the album. He's basically announcing like his pre-retirement. He's saying like, I've done what I wanted to, and this is it. This is the last one, man. I'm looking forward to this album, bro. I think this could really be like one of those classic. J. Cole's still he's cut from one of those like those older like early 2000s breed, right? Where they put together quality albums. A lot of artists now put out quality
doing it too,
singles or whatever.
Taking their time making that album too. Migos will make an album in 2 weeks, and it'll be hit or miss. So it just shows it just goes to show you like quality over quantity.
What y'all think though, man? Y'all think that J. Cole album about to slap, or you think it's about to hit different on mute? What y'all think?
We'll see. Maybe it'll be another 2014 Force Hill Drive. The album went platinum with no features. We'll see.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That is
no
crazy.
Features on that album for real?
No features on that album at all. That was the main tagline about that album, bro. Went platinum with no features. Pedro, you said your favorite J. Cole
Uh,
project is Friday Night Lights, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Why you say that?
Because he was going over classic hip hop beats, bro. Like I'm talking about when every rapper was doing those beats, like the Dead Presidents, like the Kanye beats from 808s and Heartbreaks, bro. There was a point in time where every rapper was freestyle, like Lil Wayne, Wiz, Drake, like all the big rappers. But for some reason, J. Cole's just hit like super way different, bro. Like he had his own voice, and he, you know what it is, kind of sometimes like Lil Wayne did it a lot, taking people's songs and making it his basically, and making, like, to me that would be the main. Every time I hear that beat, any other rapper, I think like, damn, I remember J. Cole like fucked that one up. And it was a different time in hip hop back then, man. His style was way more cool. Like nowadays he understands, like, people don't want to see people, like, for the most part, like younger generation will want to listen to like Future and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
Uzis and whatnot. Not too many people want to hear J. Cole. I want to hear J. Cole though. I know you do too, man. Jermaine
Facts.
Cole,
The
beats, bro.
Jermaine Cole. The Veil is back, and I like Friday Night Lights a whole lot, but if I had to pick an album to listen to like consistently, if I had to listen to an album like once a week or like once a month, I guess I would say either Friday Night Lights or KOD. Just because KOD was just like a great vibe for me to listen to.
Yo, look at this man, J. Cole. No ice, bro. Just in the studio, comfy. Shout out to him, man.
That man
Shout
knows
out
how
to
to use
him.
his
You
money.
know, yeah, man. Yo, bro. There was a point in time where ice. I think the ice era is done, bro. You know, like the super rappers are always gonna wear hella ice, but like now it doesn't have the same effect on people.
It doesn't, not because everybody's like, why are you buying all that jewelry when like you're either gonna end up getting robbed, or you're just doing it to look nice, and it's just real bummy sometimes. I love
Look
it
at
the
that
fact that it's
man. Got
over
the
though.
sock.
Why is the sock over the mic though? That's what I want to know.
That man needed a pop filter, bro, for the cheap. He just,
Really?
just went barefoot and put it
That's
right on the mic.
funny. That's
I would
funny.
assume so. I mean, shoot, that looks like, right. It definitely looked like he's doing a pop filter. Damn, stinky. Hopefully that's a clean sock, man. Imagine like you were out all day and they just put the smelly ass sock in front of your face while
It's
you're
probably
making
just a
music.
sock. It's like a loose sock or something that he just found, and he just like, all right, F it, I'm gonna use this for a pop filter.
Oh, it's even worse. It's on the floor collecting dust, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
but I
J.
don't know.
Cole's dedicated. He's
Yeah,
dedicated, bro.
J. Cole had to go back to those college days. He had to go back to the college days when he was struggling for this whole album. I respect it.
Y'all remember that one line? What was that song? With Miguel, song with Miguel that was like the most popular one off the album. He said in that song, back when I was living at Muhammad Crib. This is Muhammad Crib right here. 2016, I think it was. They were already making some documentary style footage.
Come through and chill. Right? Is that what you're thinking of?
What you mean, the album?
Not the song that you're talking about.
Oh, no.
Or all I want is you. All I
Nah, it's
want is you,
Power
bro.
Trip. Power
Power
Trip.
trip. Oh, okay.
Power Trip. Power Trip. Yeah, man. I stopped listening to J. Cole after a little while, man. I kind of jumped on the wave of J. Cole is old, man.
Yo,
And I
Miguel and J. Cole has some hits though, because he had the Power Trip, Come Through and Chill, All I Want Is You, How Many Drinks, Pineapple Skies was all right. Yeah, they had a good collab. They've had some good collabs.
the early 2010s was different, bro. I'm trying to tell you that freestyle era where
Yeah.
Wiz and J. Cole and Drake and Lil Wayne were just dominating, bro. Like no one was doing better. Like in Kanye West, of course, with like the new singing and rapping and auto tune. Like T-Pain kind of birthed that auto tune. It was just a really different time compared to now, bro. Like we're now like in the post SoundCloud era of hip hop, and I'm ready to see what's next, bro. I want to
Isn't
hear
that
these
crazy,
new
bro?
rappers.
We've lived through a whole lot of hip hop history ourselves, man.
Yeah,
Shiny
literally, bro. Like,
suits, the freestyle, the mixtape days, the top mixtape days, SoundCloud rap, mumble rap, crazy.
who's y'all top 3 rappers in the chat, real quick? Top 3 rappers in the chat. I'm gonna put my top 3 rappers in the chat right now. Y'all ready? Here are my top 3 rappers right here. Top 3 rappers. Here's number 1. Top 2, number 2 rapper. I'm gonna have to put and then number 3. Y'all ready for this one?
Lil Wayne, Biggie, he's got the Biggie whatchamacallit, Funko Pop in the studio
Yes,
too.
sir. Love Biggie, man.
Brendoza says Juice World for number 3.
And then here's my number 4 favorite rapper.
Playboy Cardi. Okay.
Of all time.
Lil Xan. Oh my gosh.
Bro,
That's your
why
boy.
why Tupac when you can listen to Lil Xan? Am I right?
All right, yeah. Lil Xan didn't even hear of Tupac. That's how irrelevant he is.
You know what's crazy, bro? I was looking at Lil Xan the other day, like a video about him. This man made comments about Tupac, and that was it, bro. He literally committed career suicide off of one comment about Tupac.
It's sad, man. Never talk down on your elders, people that
You
forced the
remember
path
that,
for you.
right?
That was what, 2 years ago, right?
Might even have been more than that, bro. It's like ancient history now in the internet.
Facts. Let's look that up right quick.
Maybe like 3 years ago. Let's see. What Lil Xan,
And Tupac.
Tupac boring. You know what's funny? I know what he was trying to say, but it doesn't matter what he was trying to say. What matters is what it sounded like and what he actually.
March 8th, 2018.
Wow, man. Ancient history, this guy, bro. It's like he doesn't even exist. Incredible, man. I hope this guy, the person, not the rapper. I hope the person hopefully decides, you know what, this life ain't for me, man. Go get some help, bro. Look at this guy, man. Looks like he's just like drugged out every day. Like, it's sad, man. I wouldn't want to see one of my friends go out like that.
Little boy with face tats. That was another part of like 2010 hip hop too. 2010 rap was having face tats and all the crazy hair too. Like, look at Tekashi. Look at Uzi. All those people, man.
But yo, man, I want to look at something a little bit different, man. Let's go ahead and switch gears to the NBA, man, because there were some comments, man. Brad Beal, man, yo, he went crazy. TBP Liam, he overdosed on Cheetos. Who overdosed on Cheetos? What are you talking about?
Lil Xan.
Overdosed on. Oh, Lil Xan overdosed on Cheetos. Oh my god, man. Wouldn't be surprised. So check this out, man. Bradley Beal.
It's like someone overdosing on Takis, right? Like in high school.
Hey, you're sub to Energetic. Me too. How you know that? Yo, what up, Coop? AKA Vile in the building. What up?
You got the subscriptions on the lower left, bro. Your subs.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, damn, man. This man hacking into my account. Oh, man.
Oh, we got the fists on today, yes, sir.
Yo, the long sleeve too. I didn't even know
I forgot we even had the long sleeves.
Yeah, this was like real limited edition, man. By the way, y'all, we're dropping some merch in like a week, so make sure y'all lock in.
Yes, sir. Please do.
Y'all lock in. PC is secured. Oh, that's what's up, man. You about to start streaming that?
Who that's Prop?
Vile. Nah, Prop was on the Xbox with it. He's back to streaming too.
Oh, yes, sir.
Let me go ahead and move us out the way real quick. So here we are where Bradley Beal made some comments towards Kent Bazemore, man. Famous or infamous, I should say, for fouling and talking shit and really not producing as much as what his trash talk would lead you to believe that this guy is like a top tier player.
Bradley Beal and Kamaya were both joining on him real bad. She's
Crazy.
a loyal basketball Twitter wife for sure. She's
See if we
she's
can,
always with that.
she's about that action, right?
She's
Sending
definitely
up
about that action.
for Bradley Beal like that. That's what's up. We can't find the tweets though, man. I'm trying to find it. Russell Westbrook going crazy right now. What's his stat line looking like? He called him a straight lame. Bradley Beal calls Kent Bazemore a straight lame for joking about the hamstring injury. Basically, what he was saying was, oh, Steph Curry's the leading player in the league in terms of points per game. We got guys out here trying to mess their hammies up just to keep up, referring to Bradley Beal playing through hamstring injuries, which is commendable.
While
You know what I mean?
laughing while saying it too.
Yeah, he is definitely a super lame, bro. Everybody knows when you like look what happened to D'Angelo Russell when he was joking about injury with the LaMelo Ball situation, man. It's just not cool, bro. It makes you look lame as hell, especially when you got a track record like D Russ, the whole, Iggy situation, man.
Yeah, man.
People already see you as kind of lame and then you go and do
just
more
being
lame
like
shit.
generally unserious about basketball, or that's what it looks like. That's from his persona.
Your name calling, subtweeting began after the Golden State Warriors shoot around on Monday. What I wanted to show you guys was this foul that Kent committed on Brad. So let me see if I can pull that up. It should be probably will be in this video. Oh, he's going mad crazy with the triple doubles. Yo, they just released a locker code for Evo Russ that can go all the way to dark matter. That thing looks crazy.
182 triple doubles, man. No one thought that would ever be. Oh, there it is.
Crazy, bro.
No one thought that record would ever be passed too.
All right, here goes the foul. This is where the beef started. Boom, and he pushes him while he's in midair. Man, every basketball player knows that is dangerous. That can destroy someone's livelihood. Families depend on these guys to go out there and perform, man. So when you start pushing, because you can't play defense, we're gonna look at you like you're lame.
This was at the same time when Bradley Beal was going through his leg injuries too.
Right, man. That's scary, bro. It wasn't that hard of a push, but it's just not a good alternative to getting beat on defense. Just let them score. It ain't that serious.
Be smarter.
Scored too.
More.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then there was on one hand, I get being mad at Ken Bazemore for even talking some shit, but at the same time, it's like he's kind of punching down, talking crap about a basketball player that's like way beneath him and beneath him in status too. But I get wanting to defend yourself and all that too. You really should just like his wife handled the Twitter beef, because that's what he normally does. You know what I mean?
Leave her
would just be chilling. You just be chilling on Twitter.
Now I can go crazy on PC with on Twitter with the PC. That's what's up, bro. There's another one too where Ken Bazemore had a hard foul.
Fuck wrong with him? What's fuck wrong with you, boy?
Right here, boom. Yeah. That's dangerous, man. Come on, bro. You can't be doing all that.
Was this when they played each other in the playoffs? No, it's not.
Nah, this is a regular season matchup.
Yeah. Because what was the year Paul Pierce had that step back over the Hawks to win like game 3 or 4?
2015.
That's 2015 playoffs? Okay.
That was the year that they swept the Raptors in the first round, and they lost in the second round to Atlanta, which would eventually get swept by LeBron. Man, the East was just a joke, bro, for so long.
That was the same year the Atlanta Hawks had 5 All-Stars on that team. Jeff Teague, Kyle Korver, Al Horford, I think, Paul Millsap. And I don't know who the 5th would be.
Who about to get canceled, Vile? That bro about to get canceled. Who are you talking about?
Ken Bazemore.
Ken Bazemore about to get canceled, man. I kind of see what you're saying, Brooks, about the talking down thing.
Yeah, punching down. Yeah.
But when things kind of build up, you know what I mean? Like little things like ticky-tacky fouls and, within their circles, they probably hear, this and that about each other. There's already like a built-up tension.
No, yeah,
Kind
I
of,
get it. I get what he did, and I understand why he had to do it, but he's still punching down on a player that's like
too
basically
harsh.
irrelevant to him.
I don't know, man. If I were Brad, I would be like, man, F you, man. Don't ever speak on me like that, man. Can't even check me in the game. Keep your mouth
Nah,
shut.
facts. Can't
Show
at all.
love.
He just dropped 40 on the Warriors anyway, so already can't guard him.
Yo, this man Ken Bazemore
And
wrote
they
a
swept,
whole.
and the Wizards swept the Warriors too this season.
This man wrote a whole article after he got sauced up by James Harden.
James Harden crosses Bazemore tutorial.
Oh no, I just got clickbaited, bro.
That's hilarious.
All right, where's that move at? Hold on, let's watch that in like slow motion real quick, bro. Cause that shit was crazy. Hold on. All right, 0.75. Here we go. All right, here we go. James Harden, Ken Bazemore, the Ken Bazemore, the guy who's talking all that shit. Look at it, he got lost. He got lost. Look at that floater gang. Love to see it, man. That's my idol right there in the paint.
Yes, sir. James Harden is the step back king, but also got an elite floater game for sure.
I gotta be honest, bro. I think he might have the best floater package in the league, bro.
Really?
Him, Kyrie got a good floater.
I'll give him that.
I know Ben sometimes got a nice little floater. Ben Simmons.
Derrick Rose's floater game is like that too.
Derrick Rose's floater game is like that.
When Tony Parker was playing, his floater game was like that.
Nasty, bro. He was when he in his heyday, bro, the best floater gang in the league, bro, for sure. Bradley Beal, honestly, bro, like I guess he kind of right, man. Why give this guy any attention, bro? That's what he wants. He wants to be under your skin.
But
mission accomplished.
He was just talking too much shit though, and like you gotta silence it sometimes. I'm not mad at it at all.
Man. Yo, so the Tokyo Olympics say that no athletes can wear Black Lives Matter. Why?
So, and I think this goes back to like the beginning of the Olympics, I guess, was when like they didn't want any athletes to hold like political protests. You know what I mean? And that was like really, I guess the spirit of the Olympics was kind of just like all these athletes coming together and just, playing their game and winning gold medals and all that. And there was like going to be no room for politics, but then you go back to like what Jesse Owens did in Germany. You go back to the 68 Olympics with the Black Power fist and all that. And then those people, I don't think Jesse Owens got kicked out, but John Carlos, and I'm forgetting the other guy's name, they got kicked out of the Olympic Village because of their protests. And now they're just doing it. They're being OC with it and not allowing any BLM apparel, not going to allow any type of protests. And I just think it's sad. And I hope that some people do end up upstaging it and saying, F it, I'm just going to do whatever I want to do and go there and take a knee and protest.
So what's that? That's going to be like we'll charge you or we'll fine you type of situation.
Not fine you, just like you're not going to be allowed to play. You're going to be kicked out of the village and you're going to have to go home.
Wow.
Yeah. The IOC's Rule 50. IOC is the I don't even know what it stands for. Don't listen. Oh, International Olympic Committee. Rule 50 forbids any kind of demonstration or political, religious, or racial propaganda in venues and any other Olympic area. And the games body concluded that rules should be maintained following an athlete consultation. And this is according to AlJazeera.com. I can send you the article too, bro.
Yeah, let's pull that up.
Matter of fact, you stop sharing and I can share it.
Yeah, let me do that. That's just crazy though, that they'll go to those lengths to keep things a certain way, man. I mean,
Oh, it says I can't. It says I can't do it.
here's the
Says it
real
to you.
question though. Is the beef with the BLM organization or just with the overall idea or movement
I think it's
called
the beef is
BLM?
with the idea and not wanting it to be a part of sport. It looks like, yeah, because they just
Some
don't want any type of
boomer
politics
shit right there.
or anything like that to be in the Olympics. IOC says 70% of the athletes consulted were against any protests within the fields of play or the podium. I would not want something to distract from any competition, from my competition, and take away from that. That is how I still feel today. And this is a former Olympian saying that. So I don't know. And this lady with that quote is from Zimbabwe. So they just like the former Olympians. Let's see what I think this lady is a Viking too.
She's a
I said
what?
that. I think she's a Viking. She is a
Like
Viking.
Like an actual Viking?
She's a Viking, bro.
Wait, bro, that's hilarious. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, what the hell?
What is that?
It's a moth. Moth flew in here. I don't know where the moth came from. Yeah.
Damn, man. Them Viking ladies crazy, bro.
I sent you the article, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah, she's a Viking saying no protest. I don't want any distractions from my events.
Man, it's crazy.
What do you think of that, man?
What do I think of them not wanting to let people just spread whatever message they want? You know, I mean, I understand it's, you know, it's Tokyo, man. It's not like here where you can have that same freedom of speech, but bro, come on, man. Like this is, I think we need to let go of everywhere. We need to let go of these older traditional mindsets, like keep politics out of this, keep politics out of that. I mean, it's bound to happen in sports. So I mean, just let it happen. You know, it's gonna be more natural if it just. Sometimes it's not, but I mean, it's going to be more natural when people just do it exactly how they want to do it. It increases the value of any sport, man. Football, basketball, the Olympics, anything. If you let a player express themselves how they want to and be more comfortable, bro, like it's ridiculous. They want to just basically have a muzzle on everybody, man. And you will say what we tell you to say, and you will shut up when we tell you to shut up, man. I don't like that at all, bro. Like in any sport.
Shut up and dribble is basically the mindset of a lot of these people. Shut up and play football. Shut up and do, whatever I want you to do. I agree with you, Pedro. It's
an old boomer ass mindset, bro. Like this needs to be a thing of the past, bro. For real.
People just cling on to what was like most familiar to them and what they care about instead of just accepting progress and not getting in the way of it, because otherwise, the world's gonna just stay messed up if you don't accept progress and how important it is.
Yeah, man. Cancel Tokyo? Nah, never that, bro. Never that.
Nah, bro. These people have been like competing. This was supposed to happen last year, and they had to wait another year just to get into the Olympics. I can't even imagine how frustrating that was. So they should have the Olympics, but they should be. I guess some people are going to be willing to just say, "F it, I'm going to protest anyway," and we'll see what happens from there. Hopefully, they don't get banned or anything or not banned, but kicked out of the Olympic Village and all that.
Let me say this though, bro. I don't want anybody to be canceling Tokyo at all because a small group of people made a big decision. That shouldn't represent the entire country. The country of Japan and the city of Tokyo. It's like it's a really, really, it's a world city. It's one of the crazy. It's one of the like the coolest places. Like as far as the culture that comes out of there. The people in Japan are really friendly. If y'all ever met a Japanese person or family, man, like the Japanese people are good people. I've seen firsthand, or not firsthand, I've seen secondhand through when my brother and all them went out there, man, and I met a couple of I've actually worked at a Japanese restaurant. You know, they were all like very, very friendly, man. You know, these people that make these decisions are the suit and the ties. These guys right here. It might
Yeah.
even just be these guys right here for all we know, or this
But
amount of people, like 5 people.
just to clarify, it wasn't Japan that made the decision. It was the Olympic Committee that made the decision.
The Olympic Committee made the decision. Okay, thank you for
Yeah.
correcting me on that. Then the Olympic Committee. Then there you go. Then don't cancel Tokyo at all.
Just
They had nothing to do with it.
cancel the Viking that made that stupid quote about not wanting the games to be distracting or anything like that.
The
Hey,
Viking won.
Viking is going Viking though. Karen's going Karen.
That's who needs to get canceled, bro. Imagine being called Karen in 2021, man. I mean, shout out to all the Karens that are good-hearted Karens, but it must be tough to have that name. Oh my goodness, bro.
This must have been a tough year and a half for these Karens, man.
Karen, bro. Damn. I
Vikings.
guarantee you, this next generation coming up, bro, you'll see very little people naming their daughters Karen, bro.
That'd be
Dying.
hilarious. Imagine if that name gets like extinct. Oh my god, that'd be I can't even imagine.
As far as like the consensus, man, people will look at Karen. If you call somebody a Karen, bro, like usually people are gonna get pissed. Like,
I'm not a Karen.
That's why
My best friend is black.
they'd be like, I don't see color. Blue, black, purple, yellow. Bro, like you think you make yourself look good by saying that shit makes you look even worse, bro.
For real. Makes you sound tone deaf. That's what it makes you sound like. Tone deaf and
It's funny,
stupid.
man, to see Karens flailing like that, man. And it's unfortunate to see the decision of one Viking Karen that we are discussing here make a big decision. Don't allow people to represent themselves and express themselves, man. There is, problems, within the actual BLM organization, obviously, but for them to just be like, nah, don't do any of that. No knees, no nothing is stupid. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
I
why
agree,
not?
bro. Just let them do what they want to do, bro. It's not as bad as obviously like cheating or like taking steroids, whatever it may be. It's a protest, bro. Athletes are people at the end of the day, so they should have a right to say whatever they want to say and do what they got to do. As long as you're not hurting anybody, then you might as well just do what you want to do.
Exactly, bro. Like, it's not like they're out there like, they're not out there promoting anything violent. They're not promoting anything that like encourages drugs or anything. Like, it's a positive message, if anything. Well, obviously, when it involves, honoring people that are dead and stuff, it has like a negative aura to it. But at the same time, it's like the message is like, overall positive.
Yep.
So they should be wanting stuff like that. And Coop said, I have black friends. That's what's up.
No, you're talking about the Karen comment. Karen comment I made earlier. My best friend is black.
Oh yeah. Got you. I thought that was his own comment. I mean, that's what's up though, man. That's what's up.
Shout out to the YouTube chat lag.
For real though, man. I'd be already like onto like the next thing, like and when he put a comment, I'm like, huh?
What, bro? Out of context. What's going on here? I don't understand.
Yeah, we have that problem more or less solved on Streamlabs. So now that we're doing it on Zoom, it's kind of a little bit new.
Yeah.
So
well, hopefully we don't have to worry about this for next week. I'll probably be back in the studio in person for the live stream.
Big facts. Big facts. The IRL streams, man. Yo, IRL stream is the wave, bro. I don't know if you've been watching a lot of like it's starting to become more of a trend. People are doing it on Twitch. Some people are doing it on on YouTube, obviously, but IRL streams is where it's at, man. Like, people are doing little collabs in that fashion these days.
IRL is the way to go for sure. It makes it easier to converse.
Yeah, literally, man. No, You're not always having to be on the webcam and stuff, bro. But it's crazy how normal that is now, man. Like everybody got Zoom, everybody got Skype, man.
Bro, for the past year, we've all up until what we got back together in person in what, like, I mean, as far as HMO goes, in like November, I want to say, or December, something like that.
What, until we actually did another episode?
Like when we actually were together for an episode or like
Right.
for a live stream.
Damn, yeah, like November. Nah, December, matter of fact. It was like the first week of December when we were talking to Steve.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, that's amazing. That's crazy, bro.
That is crazy, man. Yo, crazy times, bro. HMO Power Hour, man. That's crazy, man. J. Cole dropped the doc. He's about to drop an album, drop the interlude for the song. He's a professional basketball player now, bro.
Did you like Middle Child?
Loved it, bro. Loved it, man. Middle Child is one of my favorite songs by J. Cole, man. He killed it. Killed it, bro.
Facts.
How about you?
I'm a
You a
big fan
fan?
of it. I like the song a lot. I played the song for like a week straight when it first came out,
Oh,
if
big
not
facts.
more.
You know those songs, man, that you get tired of because they're so good, and you just like you
I don't want to
listen
wear it
to it
out.
like 16 times. Bro, it's crazy. I have like a couple of songs that I can't stop listening to this week, and I have to just chill. Like I can't listen to it, or
Yeah,
else
bro, because you're
I
gonna end
won't
up
like
burning
it.
the song out. You're gonna end up burning the song out, and you're not gonna want to listen to it anymore.
Vile Nick, whoever's in this chat, man. Have y'all heard of a rapper called Sofago? I got hip like a week ago. That's
Where's
all
he
I've been
from?
listening to.
Where's he from?
He's from
Sounds Brazilian.
nah. Sofago is a rapper.
Sofago. Oh, I heard Suafuego.
Nah. Sofago. Imagine calling yourself Sofago the rapper, man. That'd
But
be
then being
interesting.
basura, oh, that'd be the worst.
I know, right? Yo, imagine being called So Fuego and being straight basura. I don't listen to music like that. What? You don't listen to music. So what do you do, man? What do you do
Gets on the game.
you don't listen to music, man? Dude, I need to send you a playlist then, bro.
Are you on Apple Music or are you on Spotify? That's the main question.
I've never heard anybody say they don't listen to music, but that's what's up too, I guess.
Don't listen to music like that. I assume it's probably just like not that big of a part of his life. If I'm not
Hey,
in the
but
car, bro, I'm probably not listening to music though. If I'm being honest with you,
same here. I be doing that sometimes. Like
or
people would
like
like find it weird to do it, but I be doing that sometimes.
yeah, or then like I'll just have like lo-fi music playing in the background just for white noise, just to occupy, I guess, my brain space and all that. But yeah, I get Coop. I understand what I understand what he's trying to say.
Right. Bro, those car rides, man, with no music, bro, hit different.
Facts, especially like after a long day of work or something like that. Yeah, I can appreciate that. Or early in the morning when you're just like waking up, I can appreciate those.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Yeah, man. What else we had on the menu here, bro?
The DC sniper doc.
What is that? Oh, that's coming from my computer. I thought that was coming from your end. Did you hear that?
No, I did not hear that.
It's like some ads are coming on. All right, so the DC Sniper, man. I don't know if y'all seen that documentary. Let me go ahead and pull that up, man. That documentary is nuts. And it's not even the full thing, too. It's like in episodes. But
Yes.
for those that don't remember, man, you want to tell them about the DC Sniper?
All right. So DC Sniper was what, like 2001, 2002?
2001.
2001. So we were 5-6 years old at the time. This is like fresh after 9/11, and this man,
That's crazy.
was it John Muhammad, and like a quote unquote father figure of his, went on a months long shooting rampage, killing a lot of people months in the DC, all around the DMV area, just terrorizing the country. And obviously like Maryland, DC got hit a whole lot. During like the first part of the documentary, they were just talking about how John Muhammad was literally being trained to become a soulless killer, basically, and like basically murder was just normalized for him. But just also like another background of why he became who he became. But it's an interesting documentary. Pedro, like, what do you? I don't know about you, but I remember being on the bus going back home, like in the morning, in the afternoon, and taking totally different routes to get back to the house. And I didn't know what the heck was going on, but I just thought it was weird. But I remember that distinctly on the bus, at least, and not even being allowed to go outside for like recess or anything too. Like, we would be in the school, just doing our recess stuff.
First of all, man, before I relive my experience during the time of the DC sniper killings, I find it crazy that jobs in like a bunch of different institutions still force people to come and like do what they had to do. School, work, fuck you, come work. Bro,
Yeah,
it's
right.
crazy. Like, literally, there's a sniper and they still want you to be ass in chair at 8 a.m. Crazy. But back in that time, we were in elementary school. I think I was like 5 years old. You're probably like 6, I would assume at that point. Um, dude, we were in Boys Scout and doing like a little after school, kids after hours or whatever, and all of that came to a halt. Like we're just like, man, we're not doing that. We can't do that because this thing that's going on, we didn't really get what was going on. My brother's a little older, so he kind of understood it a little better, but it's just we had to literally quarantine before that was a thing, bro. We had to quarantine inside of our homes, but for something way scarier than a virus. There's literally somebody in the creases with a sniper rifle. And looking
Indiscriminately
back on
too,
it,
bro.
it was so local, bro. Say
Indiscriminately,
what?
bro. Indiscriminately, like he was just killing anybody. It didn't matter. I know someone who his friend got like it was a friend in elementary school that he had that got shot. I don't know if the kid died, but he got shot in elementary school from the DC sniper. So like I can't even imagine how crazy of a memory that is.
Let me see where can we find the I want to see what cities were these victims. So there's a bunch of places he was at in Maryland.
Yeah.
And looking back on it, bro, they were close to where Brooks and I's general area is at.
Yeah, in
Like
Montgomery County,
real
yeah.
close. The Montgomery County area in Maryland.
I think it was one of them was in like the Olney, a little past like Glenmont area, I think too.
Right. There was Olney, there was Aspen Hill, there was Wheaton, there was like downtown Silver Spring ish, I guess more towards like they would call it Silver Spring.
There was one that got killed on Connecticut and Knowles Avenue, bro, in Kensington.
Yeah.
So that's probably that was the closest one to you and me, I think.
Bro, it's just crazy to think that this 16-year-old kid linked up with this old, like already like really messed up
Predator. You called him a predator earlier. Yeah, he's a predator, bro. This guy literally took an innocent child who was already dealing with like a lot of family issues and training to become a killer out of addiction.
There goes both of them right here. On the left, you'll see Malvoy, and this is John Muhammad right here, 40-something years old, and this kid right here, 16 at the time.
John Allen Muhammad and Lee Malvo. And Lee Malvo's from Jamaica. John Muhammad's from, I think, like Texas or something. No, he was born in Louisiana. Oh, that's crazy, man.
And we had to, bro, literally like couldn't do anything.
That's crazy. So John Muhammad is also gone. He was executed, had the death penalty.
Yeah.
So, and obviously this kid was 17, 18 when he got convicted. So I think he just has life imprisonment.
He was too young for the death penalty, so they didn't end up giving him the same fate as Muhammad. But he's now telling his story, man. You know how they say, the tell all. This is it right here. He made a call from prison. I recommend y'all go check this out, man. It's on
Yeah.
Vice's channel. It's 46 minutes. Probably going to be a couple of episodes, docuseries style. Definitely check that out, man.
Yeah.
Because
Vice does some good stuff for documentaries.
oh, definitely, bro. They're doing like in the trenches type reporting, like, and they do a lot of risky things too. So I definitely appreciate the risky situations they put themselves in the name of journalism.
Facts. Well, man.
But
So it was from when he was here in DC, or when they were here in DC in the DMV area. It was October 2002. So yeah, we were 6-7 years old at that time. That's insane, bro.
they
Babe,
found him.
what do you remember about that?
Remember?
Yeah, because
What
I
year
was
was that again?
Hmm?
What year was that again?
2002.
I remember hearing about it, but I don't think I was living here.
Make sure y'all hitting the thumbs up on this video. We got 8 people in here. It means that we should have 8 thumbs up as well. Definitely make sure y'all are smashing the like and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subbed.
Please do.
Man.
We got 2 streams with Pedro and I on Tuesday and Thursday. We got gaming streams in between from Nick and Pedro 2K. We got Mortal Kombat, Mario Kart. Just did Monopoly a couple of weeks ago. Madden. Yeah, man, we got a whole lot of stuff going on. Nick is a very versatile gamer too, so check out his stuff for like the super gamer stuff, man. Nick and I, we're gonna have an anime episode coming out soon too.
Oh yeah,
Talking about some
fact.
anime stuff. So if you're an anime fan, then go check that out once it's out.
So this man, Muhammad and Malvo, they got pulled over at a rest stop on the highway in Maryland, Interstate 70 in Myersville, Maryland, around 3:15 a.m. and they were arrested on weapons charges. And police were tipped off, and they noticed the parked car. Montgomery County Police Chief ended up arresting them too. That's crazy, man. It's crazy they got caught up out here, man. Bro, imagine like the people that lost a parent that day, man, that are our age. You know, like they probably don't understand. They don't understand or remember. Like you just grow up, you know, having that burden, man. That's a tragic situation, man.
Seriously.
You just go out to go get some groceries and somebody's doing some sick shit from like miles away.
Getting groceries, going to work, you know, getting your gas filled up, man. That's sad, bro.
I know
Oldest victim here was 54 in Maryland. Prem Kumar Walikar. He was killed in Aspen Hill. Pumping gas in his taxi. Dang, bro.
It's crazy. I remember this, but I don't remember 9/11 at all. And this was like the same time. Oh, actually, this wasn't even 01. This was 02.
Yeah, 2002. And that was that was literally a year earlier. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't remember much about 9/11 either, bro.
Yo, and what's even crazier about this, man, the people not doing their due diligence is how shit like this ends up happening. This Bushmaster right here in the documentary basically was saying, like, I went to the store, the guy put it on the counter, I put it in my suitcase, and I walked away. I didn't pay for it. Stole that shit. Just took the Bushmaster and not only that man not get paid for his weapon, it was the weapon of mass murder. So that guy has to live with that. The gunman. I'm obviously that was gonna happen regardless of if that particular gun got stolen.
How did he just go like that too? Like, how do you just allow someone to steal a gun from your store? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, loaded or not, like you're in a gun store, you can literally get that thing back.
Bro, try taking my strap. Good luck. Good luck. Especially when there's like a trillion other straps right behind me. Good freaking luck, buddy. Yeah, so it was a total of what? 27 victims, 17 casualties, 10 in the Beltway, 7 in preliminary shootings across the country. And then obviously you got John Allen Muhammad, and Lee Boyd Malvo, two sick, twisted ass individuals, man. Uh, the thing that makes me um the thing that when we look at situations like this, we see as like there are some you got good people in this world, and then you got people on the complete other, like in the creases of the world, like just hiding, you know what I mean? Like, and then pop out and do some real crazy shit, man. You got to be careful for those people that, you know, those people that get bullied a lot, or whatever. You just got to be careful with certain people, man. You never, because how could you ever predict something like that? How could you avoid this? You know what I mean? You
Seriously.
don't. It just
I mean,
happens.
be nice to people and make sure you treat them right. That's I guess
Right.
that's like the best answer we can give to you.
Exactly, bro. You never know what somebody's going through, bro. So just treat people nice, man. Treat people nice. Obviously, but you're gonna give the same amount of respect somebody would give to you, though. So
Once
that's our
again, we're
advice.
not empathize. We're not trying to I guess humanize the guy, but
Humanize? Nah, hell no.
humanize,
Absolutely.
empathize, or I can speak for myself. I can definitely say I empathize with Malvo, because this guy was literally talking about his parents got separated, and had to
Yeah.
deal with an abusive mother. Um, he was living with like a teacher who was taking good care of him, and then he ended up getting sent to Antigua, and then he's in Antigua and he gets abandoned. The guy never has like a full parent love, and then he ends up getting tricked by this grown 40-year-old man into literally becoming a killer. Like life can really be crazy sometimes. Life can really switch around, and you don't even deserve it. You don't even understand it until you're done committing these horrific crimes. Like the guy literally had murder become normalized for him. That no kid should have to deal with that. No 16-year old should have to deal with that at all.
I agree, man. At first, I was looking at him like, man, how
Yeah,
could
Felicia
you,
will give it to you.
how could anybody sympathize? But then when you look at like a situation, like you don't put yourself in a situation where your mom beats you and where your family abandons you. You don't put yourself in that environment. That's something that you can't control. So I mean,
Yeah.
just from that alone, like you definitely feel uh some sympathy for for the younger guy, for Leroy Malvo, just
Yeah.
for like situations out of his control. But
Seriously. This guy had a loving
it's
father at
crazy.
home, and they end up getting divorced. And then he had to deal with an abusive mother who, of course, denies the fact that she was abusive. That obviously has an effect on you. Like, if we had abusive parents like that, then you'd be dealing with that abuse years later on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, doesn't seem like many of y'all probably remember that because that was a good minute ago,
Yeah,
man.
some of y'all were
Especially,
babies. Some of y'all were thoughts for real.
yo, this man Vile said he don't remember that, man. Vile, man. This might even have happened before you were born, bro.
I didn't even know
No,
what happened.
but still, man, crazy events in the world, man. Like this is one of them, definitely. And this happened like right after 9/11 too. So that shit was nuts.
For real. But
But
speaking of
the
treating
last thing we
people
got
right,
on here,
bro.
man. Right, go for it.
Okay, I was gonna say, speaking of treating people right, NFL once again proves that they are incapable of doing that with this memo about players not being able to get their money if they get hurt away from the facility. Pedro, you want to take it away from there?
Trying to pull up the article. Union calls a league memo. So is it the? Oh, it was off of. Bro, the NFL, man, is just another. Ah, how's that? One less fuck given today by the NFL. How about that, man?
Yeah.
Well, May 7th, a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
NFL Players Union calls league memo that referred to the Jawan James injury gutless.
And for the context,
So-
was it Jawan James?
Jawan
Jawan
James.
James, he tore his Achilles doing off-season workouts away from the Denver Broncos facility. More than likely, will miss the season because it's a torn Achilles. But yeah, like other players were concerned about him not getting his guaranteed bonus, and then of course it was just I think $10 million, excuse me. So it's crazy, man. And then they sent out this memo saying if you get hurt, you're not going to be able to get your money. That's some bullshit.
Yo, that's like the exact opposite of what Shaq did with the Lakers. Remember that? What he was saying, he was like, "I got hurt on company time. I rehab on company time."
Yeah,
I
and that
think
was
Scottie Pippen did the same thing.
yep in the Last Dance. That was like episode 3. Go watch that too. Go watch Last Dance episode 3, and then go watch Shaq saying I got hurt on company time too. Because
Who's a
Shaq, and
Jordan?
I understand Scottie Pippen, but Shaq was just being petty. I think at that point.
Oh hell yeah, Cormac Shaq is a diva, bro. Like he's a real. He's like
He's sensitive.
he's like a big baby, man. You know what I mean? Like a
Literally.
big, like grown kid. You know what I mean?
Seriously, bro. There is no former NBA player more sensitive than Shaq, bro. Because Shaq feels like he has to defend himself every time he's on inside the NBA with like Candace Parker or with Charles Barkley. It's hilarious.
Candace Parker be putting him in his place, bro, like several times.
She has to.
She's done that, bro. I give mad props to her, man. Like she's not intimidated by Shaq. And she's also not gonna let him slide with the little comments that she finds, I guess, disrespectful with the referring to should they lower the rims. So, she found that disrespectful and she told him no, like, nah, they shouldn't do that at all. So shout out to her, man. She be standing on 10 toes down,
Yes, sir.
The Juwan James season-ending injury has had a ripple effect across the NFL. The league specifically mentioned James in a memo Tuesday that encouraged teams to remind their players of the benefits of working out at team facilities. James opted out of the 2020 season due to COVID-19, suffered a torn Achilles injury this week while working out at his crib, bro. Oh, my Lord. That is so unfortunate. He has been designated as a non-football injury. The memo states that the Broncos have no contractual obligation to pay the offensive tackle his $10 million salary for 2021. That's it. Boom. You worked out at home. You got hurt.
Non-football injury?
Hours.
How's that a what? How do you classify that as a non-football injury because it's not at the facility?
He works out for football, but it's a non-football injury. Because it wasn't at a facility. I guess the team isn't insured outside of their walls, man. Once they leave, from there, that's all they see is, we're not covering that. It's on you.
Oh, I hope the union, NFL union is probably like the worst one as far as like helping out the players and protecting them. But I hope that they can like reverse this or somehow because that's ridiculous. This guy, he doesn't get to play football for 2 seasons, and he ends up losing a whole year's worth of paychecks, like whole season's worth of paychecks. That's ridiculous. That shouldn't be how it is at all.
Yo, first of all, $10 million for an offensive tackle is pretty damn impressive. And second of all, $10 million is a lot of money, bro.
It's a lot of money to lose.
Right. They're just not going to give that man his money, bro. Like, that's crazy.
He should
sue. Sign a contract.
He should sue, bro. Because he's literally working out for football to become a better football player, to be in shape. Then they classify that as a non-football injury because of the location of where it is. Come on, bro.
The only thing that he would have to be able to sue is if in his contract, there's no fine print saying if you get hurt away from our facilities, we have the right to not pay you. They probably did put that in the contract, but real small on page 875 of the contract, where it's like, you know what? I'm not reading all this. I'm just going to sign it. Very normal.
That should be on his agent, though. That should be on their agents.
Yeah, man. Somebody got to hold the L on his team for not looking that through. But at the same time, the ultimate L is with the NFL, with the NFL in general. They don't care about their players. The unions, they treat these guys, bro, like worse than every other sports league. As far as the NBA, it seems like their players, they get taken much better care of. Even in baseball, it seems like they take better care of their guys out there, man. What's the NFL? They are bringing in so much more money, and they're still not taking care of these guys, bro.
They make the most money out of any professional league.
This is nuts, bro. This is like police vibes, man. The police get funded billions of dollars a year to be some shit at their job, man. That's essentially what the NFL's higher ups are doing, man. Very police vibes, if you ask me, man.
I'm with you on that one.
The
What
NFL's
the fuck,
Players
man?
Association responded with an email that was sent to the players, and the email union officials essentially told players to hold their ground as it relates to working out outside of team facilities. Wouldn't you want them to leave the facility motivated to keep working out at home? It's
Mm-hmm.
just a very backwards rule. You know, you want your guys to, like, if I were a coach, I say to my player, all right, man, make sure y'all don't forget to do your push-ups, man. Don't forget to do your this. Don't forget to do your that. Don't forget to get your reps in, man. Go work out, bro. Just be
Facts.
careful.
The only reason why you
If
even
you
want
get
to
hurt, it's part of the game.
even advocate for team facility workouts is like they can control a lot more and they can help you recover and all that. But at the same time, man, you have a lot of free time and you're not going to always want to be at work. So let these people go work out at home or do whatever they got to at home to stay in shape and whatnot. Because
Not
you're
only
not going to want to
that,
be in that facility all the damn time.
it's COVID still, man. Like, people don't want to be at a facility all the time. They want to be with their family. Like, if you have a gym at home and your family lives with you at home, why not just let them go work out at home, bro? Like, dude, it's not even like normal times right now. Still, like, we're
It's
still
not gonna
kind of
be.
going through it.
Prayers up for him though. Prayers up for Jawan James, man, because hopefully he can get some type of money back or something. Because again, $10 million, it's a lot of money to lose. To not play for 2 seasons is even worse. How old is he now, Jawan James?
Got to be like probably 20, 25, 25.
He is
Juwan
28.
James, 28. He's even older, man. Damn, this is like one of the older rookies, or not rookies. He's 2014. Damn, thought he was like a sophomore or something. 2014. So he's been around for some time, and he had a good
Yeah,
college career, but hasn't really made a big splash yet until I guess now. $10 million contract must have been putting in some work as of late. So this is a big setback, man. Prayers up to him. Hopefully he can get back on track with the Denver Broncos or just in the league in
started
general,
and
man.
played in 65 games. That's crazy, bro.
But yeah, hold on. Let me take my screen out of here, bro. But I think we can probably go ahead and end the stream right there, man. Definitely check out this doc if y'all get the chance, man. And also, I think we need to do the same thing too, man. Read up on what's going out there with Israel, man. It's a lot of craziness going on out there, man, and it's not getting covered as much as, you know, if it were a domestic thing, you know, we wouldn't hear the end of it.
Yeah.
But since it's not happening on our soil, we don't hear about it as
And
much.
make sure you understand it's not a religious conflict or anything like that. Like Israel is they are the aggressor in the situation. They are colonizers, they are settlers on Palestinian land, and they're literally killing brown people because they're getting funding from us. They're getting funding from a lot of places, and they can just do this without a care in the world because they're getting funded from us because they don't care about it. The UN will say, "Oh yeah, this." The UN could say, "Yeah, these are war crimes. This is an issue," and they don't care because they're just getting money from everybody else. And it's sad, bro, because they're killing kids. A lot of kids are getting killed because from like the Israel army, from all these people, they're literally invading mosques during Ramadan and getting these people out of there, the holiest month of the year for them, and just like terrorizing them. And it's ridiculous. And it should be condemned from everybody. But of course, when the money is involved, that's not going to happen. Evangelicals, they see Israel as like the holiest land. They're going to protect that. So yeah, don't face that land down.
Just to put some context in that, bro, like American kids get to play outside, get to, you know, be on, I guess nowadays on their iPad or like, you know, video game or whatever. Like American kids get the benefit of having a childhood, man. So that's tough for the kids out there to either die young or have a terrifying needing to grow up quick type of childhood, man. It's
Literally.
It's a sad thing to see.
End up losing your
Okay.
parents. You could see parents dismembered from these moms, from these killings. It's a sad existence, and no kid should have to deal with that at 5, 6 years old, let alone in your 20s, whatever it may be. Like, you should get to have a normal childhood or a normal adulthood as well. And on top of that too, if any of our viewers are in like Virginia, Georgia, um, uh, North Carolina or South Carolina, make sure you guys fill up on this gas because this colonial pipeline thing is looking pretty bad. Because again, the claim is that this cyber attack is not allowing them to pay off certain people, for them to get the gas. But if follow MCSC, follow uh Rob Yeager, who's been covering this colonial pipeline thing, because what really happened is the fact that they're leaking a whole lot of gas and they're polluting North Carolina. And then, they're not really letting people know the true numbers of this leak. And then this is just a convenient excuse. So yeah, again, make sure that you're filled up on gas, get like gas containers and all that so that you don't have to worry about paying $40, $50, not even being able to find gas, because it's going to be a pretty rough
Damn, man, that's
couple of
evil,
weeks.
dude.
Very evil, bro. Capitalism sucks. Capitalism
You know,
sucks.
shout out to Rob Yeager though, man. He was ahead of that by weeks, literally
Yeah,
weeks.
for
So like
weeks.
talking about that until it finally became a trending topic, man. So definitely some good reporting on his end.
Shout out to the
Y'all should go check
MCSC
it out.
network. Frank Analysis, our buddy Frank Analysis has a video with Rob. I do.
Right.
MCSC, a bunch of people have. So shout out or watch out all that coverage so that you can actually know what's going on. Don't trust what these mainstream people are saying, because we can get you the real stuff if you're looking for it. If you
The
care.
real deal. The real deal. Definitely go check
Real
that
deal
out.
Bill, like Bradley Bill defending himself from Ken Bazemore.
Hey man, F Cam Bazemore, man. Ain't no room in the game for those slick comments, man. Don't come for the best player in DC, man. You got to be the best player in your team to talk that kind of trash, man. You're not even a starter in the game. The bench players talking like starters. I hate it. I hate it, man.
Shout out to Drake. Beautiful line right there.
But man, let me know what y'all think about that, man. Let us know what you think about all these things that we talked about today, man. If y'all are pulling up to the stream a little bit late, just play it back a little bit. See all the other things that we covered in today's live stream. We'll catch y'all again on Thursday. Brooks and I'll be back on the stream with some 2K again tomorrow. I was taking a little break. I was hella burnt out. So I was got to kind of recalibrate on the 2K end. So I'll be back on some 2K grind tomorrow. Brooks and I Thursday, and look forward to our stuff on social media. HMO.podcast on Instagram. It's all in the bio. I need to add TikTok though. HMO Entertainment on TikTok. We have been going crazy on TikTok, like 900 followers in a month. So
Wow.
definitely go check us out. Matter of fact, not even a month. It's only been like 28 days, so like 4 weeks for real. Definitely go check us out over there, bro.
That's a February month right there.
For real. For real. Literally, that's the February month right there. But anything you want to say before we get on out of here, Brooks?
Shout out to Colin Kaepernick for putting out he's going to be putting out a new book in October talking about abolishing the police. So look out for that. Talked about it on Instagram, and that's about all I got to say.
Big facts, man. Shout out to Kaepernick, man. Got a $3 super chat from Dole Excitement. Much appreciated, my friend.
You, brother.
Much appreciated, man. Don't worry, it'll be redistributed in the form of some fire merchandise, man. So make sure y'all look forward to that. Stay tuned, man. Merch drop is coming real soon. Anybody interested in copping some merch, you got to follow us on social media. Limited stock. Don't miss out, because last time it could be another little while before Fist comes back. So definitely don't miss out on that. Follow us on all our social medias. And yeah, man, as soon as I end this stream, it's going to end the whole call. So Brooks, I'll talk to you later, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Catch y'all on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.